Okay, and on the final video, we're finally ready to get our two answers. Okay, the GCF's all I need on the 2 because I have my F1 here, my F2 here. So negative 3x could equal 0, or 1x minus 10 could equal 0. So dot your x and circle them. Here you just have to divide. And when dividing 0 by anything, it's just 0. Now we have to add 10 before we divide here. Now if I add 10, it doesn't stay 0. It goes to 10. So 1 times x equals 10. Divide by 1, divide by 1. 10 divided by 1 keeps it at 10. Okay, now the F1, F2 on this problem comes from here. These are the two factors, because those two parentheses now, they're still equal to 0. I'm just taking this and writing it in a different form. So 1x plus 4 could equal 0, or 1x minus 6 could equal 0. Dot your x's. Then minus 4, minus 4. If you minus 4 from 0, you're at negative 4. You don't stay at 0 when you add or subtract. That's a division thing. Okay, it's going to be negative 4. Then minus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 1 times x equals 6. Divide by 1, divide by 1. 6 divided by 1 is 6. Okay, the next problem, I have my factor 1 right here and my factor 2 right here. So 2x could equal 0, or 7 times x plus 8 could equal 0. So circle where you have multiplication. Here we're dividing by 2, and 0 divided by 2 keeps us at 0. Now I need to subtract 8. That doesn't keep me at 0. If I have 0 and take away 8, I now have negative 8. Then divide by 7, divide by 7. Negative 1.14. You can just put negative 1.1. That's good enough for me. Okay. Now GCF, no, here's my F1, here's my F2, and remember those equal 0. Okay, so 1 times x minus 3 could equal 0, or 1 times x minus 8 could equal 0. Okay, so we plus 3, so 1 times x equals 3, divide by 1, dividing 3 by 1 keeps it at 3. Plus 8, 1 times x equals 8, dividing by 1 keeps us at 8. 3 and 8. Okay, next problem. Here's F1, that's why I want to put my parentheses. Here's F2, so we have 2x, that could equal 0, or 1 times x plus 8 could equal 0. So I dot my values, circle them. So here we're just dividing by 2. There's no plus or minus. So that's 0 divided by anything keeps us at 0. Minus 8, we don't stay at 0 there. 0 minus 8 would be negative 8. Divide by 1, divide by 1. That keeps you at negative 8 there. Oh, whoops, I forgot to make the parentheses on this one. I'm sorry. So 1x, and then minus 3, minus 7. Hopefully I didn't do that on the rest of them. Oh, I did. Shoot. Okay, that's okay. That's F1, that's F2. So 1x minus 3 equals 0. 1x minus 7 equals 0. Because it's still equal to 0 up there. Yeah, for some reason I forgot to make my parentheses on the other ones. My bad. So 1 times x equals 3. So that's 3. Plus 7. 1 times x equals 7. 7 divided by 1, 7. So 3 and 7 are the answers. Okay, here once again I stupidly didn't make my parentheses. Okay. You You got 1x a second, so 1x plus 2 minus 10. F1, F2. So 1x plus 2. Again, what you're trying to do is break the equation into parts where you can get your answers. Okay, so minus 2, 0 minus 2 takes us to negative 2. You're minusing. Divide by 1, divide by 1. That'll keep you at negative 2 there. Then plus 10, because it's minus 10. So 1 times x equals 10. Divide by 1. Divide 10 by 1. That keeps you at 10. Okay, here, my F1 is here, my F2 is here. So F1 is negative 16x, that could equal 0. F2 is 1x minus 5, that could equal 0. So I dot my x, circle it, dot my x. All you have to do here is divide by your negative 16. 0 divided by anything will keep you at 0. And then add 5, 1 times x equals 5. Divide by 1, 5 divided by 1 keeps you at 5. Okay, here you got your F1 here, you got your F2 here. So negative 15x, that could equal 0. Or your 1x minus 3 could equal 0. So dot your x and circle that along with its multiplier. Going to divide by negative 15 here and negative 15 here. Remember, 0 divided by anything is 0. And then we'll plus 3 before we divide. So that takes me to 3 divided by 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Okay, again, I stupidly didn't make my parentheses. I should have done that after I found the numbers. So I have 1x a second, so that's 1x plus 5 plus 7. F1, F2, because you're equal to 0, so that means this equals 0. So 1x plus 5 could equal 0, or 1x plus 7 could equal 0. Minus 5. If you take 5 away from 0, you go to negative 5. And divide by 1. Divide by 1. I'm still at negative 5 when I divide by 1. Minus 7, 1 times x equals negative 7. Divide by 1, divide by 1. And that keeps me at negative 7. Okay, last page and we're done. Okay, here are my parentheses, F1, F2. So 20x could equal 0 from F1, and 2x minus 1 could equal 0 from F2. Now know where your x is being multiplied at. So we're going to divide by 20. 0 divided by anything keeps you at 0. Plus 1, so 2 times x equals 1, and then we divide by 2, not by 1, so 1, if I take 1 and divide it by 2, is 0.5. Okay, and then again, once you find the numbers, you want to make it into 2 parentheses. Okay, so we got the 1 there. If that's not a 1, there's something else you have to do, but we haven't come across that yet. Worry about it when we get to it. Minus 6 plus 9. It's F1, it's F2. Remember, this equals 0. Okay. So 1x minus 6 could equal 0. 1x plus 9 could equal 0. So plus 6, 1 times x equals 6, divide by 1, keeps you at 6 when you divide by 1. Subtract, dot your x, circle it, subtract your 9. If you have 0 and you take away 9, that takes you to negative 9. Then when you divide by 1, that just keeps you at -9, okay?